Welcome to PaleriderTV. 45,000 trucking spaces to be added. I don't know. Is it a one man's wish? Is it a pipe dream? Or will it become a reality? Well, let's find out. This story came across my desk this afternoon, so let's find out what's going on. American truckers need many thousands of additional parking spaces. Well, that's a true statement. And Frank Sanzala intends to supply some of them. A longtime industry marketing and management executive, Sanzala plans to build 100 fenced in facilities, each with 450 big rig size spaces and driver oriented amenities. The United States has 365,000 spaces for truck parking, and it's not enough, Sanzala says. His goal, listen to this, his goal is to build the network, which will be 45,000 additional parking spots. He will build the network along main U.S. travel routes by 2032. And I wish we had some competition, he said, because that would push us and we'd have it done by 2030. So he's planning on having 45,000 trucking spots open by 2032. Each facility will follow the same plan. Parking spaces will be angled for easy maneuvering, and there will be restrooms, showers, television, lounges, Wi Fi, vending machines, eating areas, and an adjacent convenience store and hotel. Those last two put in by partners like 7-Eleven and the Hilton. So he's planning on getting some backup there, I guess. Instead of expensive asphalt or concrete paving, the parking areas will use a GeoWeb soil stabilization system. It was developed by the Army Corps of Engineers in the 1970s, according to Brian Wedding, chief engineer for Presto Geosystems, the originator. This method requires comparatively shallow subsoil preparation and stabilizes dirt and other materials with a honeycomb like structure made of high density polyethylene. Interlinked vertical walls in the structure form cells that secure rock, gravel, and soil, forming a firm base that can be driven and walked on. Prepared areas allow rain and melting snow to pass through and drain into the ground. Drippings of oil and grease will be captured by additional sheeting under the honeycomb while water continues draining. If draining slows, earthen materials and the honeycombing can be taken up, the filter like sheeting cleaned or replaced, and the surface reformed. He's going to have a lot of trucks in there. He's, 100, 450 spots at each location. So that's a lot of trucks. That's a lot of oil, a lot of coolant, a lot of diesel fuel. That's probably going to be leaking. You know how trucks are. Geowebbing has been used globally in various infrastructure projects. It goes in fast, and materials are relatively inexpensive, so it costs about half that of laying traditional hard surfaces that also require drain pipes, curbing, and other structures. Sinzola said this makes his plan financially feasible. Also, he plans to acquire rural property that's lower priced than in urban areas. An example is the first planned facility branded Contrade after his holding company that will be sited along Interstate 35 between San Antonio and Laredo, Texas. I used to run that route weekly, it seems like. Expansion will go from there as additional parcels of land are acquired. So he's going to be buying old farmland or something that's cheap. Well, not cheap, but it's not going to be as expensive as if you get within the city limits or something like that. All right, now buckle your seatbelts and listen to this part. This kind of threw me for a loop when I was researching this. article. Security will begin with fencing surrounding each property and careful screening of trucks and drivers upon their entrance to a manned gate. So they're going to have a security guard at a manned gate, and they're screening trucks and drivers. Listen to this part, it gets even better. Ratty trucks with a lot of oil leaks won't be let in. We'll scan license plates and driver's licenses and have AI based facial recognition equipment so drivers known to have records also won't be let in. Excluded, too, will be lot lizards and scam artists. Well, at least he's trying to keep the riffraff out, but the part about the scanning of the license plates and driver's license, I don't think that you're a private company. I don't think you're going to be allowed to do that. I don't know. So I might want to fight that in court. I'm no lawyer, so I don't know. We're not going to bother the truck stops, he said. They do fuel. We'll leave them to that. They do truck servicing and restaurants. We'll leave those to them. We will do parking. I think these will become magnets, drawing in fueling stops and other businesses around them. Drivers can use those to fuel up, eat, and then come over to us and park if they allow you in. A truck stop executive concurred. I don't see it as a competitor. Brandon Rockwell, Service Vice President at TA, Travel Centers of America. For service, we might help. If a driver over there needed service work, they could refer him to us and our mobile service tech to go over to do it. And he'd have a safe place to work on the truck. So there you go. What do y'all think about that? Kind of just a pipe dream. Is he going to be able to build 100 of these with 450 parking spots with a convenience store and a hotel and all the other good stuff? I don't know. We'll see. I hope it'd be nice. Truck drivers always use the parking. That's no doubt about that. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I hope it works out, but kind of skeptical in the idea all in one. So let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. So that's it for this one. I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.